Yo, what's going on? T-Gang Phantom here, bringing you another episode of the Pokemon Hardcore Champion Challenge. And in the last episode, I kind of explained what had been going on my computer and why it took so long to get another video up and everything, and I fixed it, fixed the problem. So I was able to bring you guys last episode, and I'm hoping that it stays fixed for the next while. So, yeah, we're going to see how this goes. But in the last episode as well, we stole Brock's lunch money, beat him up. His rock Pokemon weren't anything for us. And we also got a new encounter, our flying type Chimkin. Not chicken, not chimp, but Chimkin. Chimkin the Spearow. And Spearow's clutch, just because we needed that flying type. You know, we got Peck. So now we don't have to worry about those weaknesses for Bread and for Noodle. So we're kind of covered there. But the plan for this episode is to see how far into Mount Moon we can get. And if we can make it all the way through, that would be great, but I'm not sure if we can do that, but we'll see. And then, if anything, we'll just start grinding before facing off against Misty. And we do have a new level cap now that we beat Brock, and I think the level cap is level 21. I think that's Misty's ace, is level 21. So have to grind up there, and if we go past it, then boom, Pokemon are in the box, and then we don't get to use them until after the badge. We're not going to release them or anything, because that's too hardcore. Oh, come on. Okay. I guess you can disable my growl. I thought this was like regular, or like, not regular, but like newer disable, where they would disable the move that you just used. So I thought it was going to disable Ember. But it didn't, because Spicy Wings is clutch. But you have to go for the Sing, don't you? Of course you do. I'm just going to try and risk the waking up, because it's like, what are you going to do? You can Sing, and you can disable me. Like, can't really do more than that. You're just a big puffball. Yeah, see, right there, disabled Leer, but I haven't been using Leer this entire time. So who knows? Who knows how this works? We still haven't woken up yet. And I did some research for you guys as well, because I don't know how many of you actually know the origin of a Nuzlocke. So I went and did some research, because I kind of knew what it was, but I wanted to solidify it in my mind first before I would tell you some false information. Nice, there we get to wake up. Oh, and you can do Pound. Okay, that's not a big deal. But a Nuzlocke started, the person who did it, his name is Nick Franco, and he came up with Pokemon Hard Mode, and he made like web comics about it and everything, and he called it Nuzlocke. It's not based on his name, like Nick Franco kind of thing. He called it Nuzlocke because it was a little, like, he caught a Nuzleaf as his first encounter in, oh, never mind, I'll tell you after. Spicy Wings is evolving. We're just getting even spicier. Getting towards that Carolina Reaper spice. But there we go, now we got Charmeleon. Nice. Charmeleon is honestly such an insane starter. Just not for the first two gyms. Just because of the weakness and like type disadvantage and stuff like that. But still clutch, still absolutely insane. But yeah, it's called Nuzlocke because it's a mix between Nuzleaf and Nick Franco would draw John Locke's face. He's a character from Lost, but he would draw like his face on Nuzleaf's body, so then just all the fans started calling it a Nuzlocke. And that's where it came from. And the first Nuzlocke that he actually did, he actually lost to the champion in it. So the first Nuzlocke ever ended in failure, if you didn't know that. So that's not how the case is for us. Our first Nuzlocke is going to end in a win. And then we can just laugh at Nick Franco and be like, haha, we're better than you. But yeah, I didn't know that. I thought that was really interesting, so I want to share it with you guys. And right now I'm just looking for a hidden item. I don't know how hidden items are in this game, if they have any, if they don't have any. But if anything, it's just fun just to watch me walk around slowly, you know? Just admire the pixel art. I don't think there is one. Maybe up here? Nope. Maybe by the entrance? Boop. Nope. Okay. I guess not. But we made it to a Pokemon Center. That's good. Now in the newer Kanto games, you can buy a Magikarp. And we're gonna see if that's the case. If it is the case, then we might have to be risky and buy one. You know? Because you gotta get that floppy fish. Floppy fish is clutch. Okay, these people are just telling us how to play the game. Team Rocket. Team Rocket's always bad. He has a deal for us, guys. Oh, yeah. We're buying that freaking fish. What are we calling it? Let's call it Fillet. That's kind of morbid. Because Fillet is a dead fish. But Magikarp, Fillet will not be dead to us. He will live on forever in our hearts. Oh, okay, I was just about to say, like, are you kidding me? Are you just gonna kick him out? And guys, we finally have a Pokemon in the box. Look at our collection. Okay, let's deposit. Let's just deposit Chimkin. We're not getting rid of Chimkin. You don't have to worry about the layout changing or anything. We're just gonna check out Fillet. We're gonna see if Fillet still only has Splash. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna be shocked. But if he does, then I'm gonna be like, oh yeah. Look at Fillet. Literally, Fillet looks like Kirby with his arms out to his side, you know? Like, look at that. Boop, 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 boop. Yep. Fillet is Kirby confirmed. And honestly, not too bad. But he has Splash. So if we want to use Fillet, then we're definitely going to have to switch train for sure. Because I don't think we're going to have any TMs that we can give Fillet until he evolves. And he evolves at level 20 into Gyarados. But Gyarados is one of the like best Pokemon that you can like get at least early on. So I think we'll probably try to get a Gyarados, but maybe not right now. Until we can like level him up a little bit easier. We're going to heal again just in case. And now we're going to try and head through Mount Moon. And because we're in Mount Moon, we also get a new encounter as well. Let's see. No, I don't want to look at my Pokemon. I look at them too much. Pokemon. Okay, we have enough. Now, in this cave, we could get Geodude, or like a Paris, or we could get a Zubat. And I think a Zubat would be nice, but I don't know if we necessarily need a Zubat, because we already have that flying type coverage. But a Zubat is not bad. The Golbat is not a bad Pokemon at all. So we'll just see which one we get. But I really don't want a Paris. Those of you that have played Pokemon Legends Arceus, you guys know how annoying Paris can be. But we do get the Zubat, and that sprite looks super cool, actually. I really like that. Let's just go for the normal scratch. Ooh, look at Spicy Wings back sprite, looking tough. Ooh. See, look at that. Spicy Wings just coming in clutch, getting it right down to where we need to go. And that was a critical hit. Oh, man. Zubat might be harder to level up than I thought. But the good thing about Mount Moon is we can get a Moonstone. So then when Sour Patch evolves into Nidorino, then we can just slap him with a Moonstone if we want. And get a Nidoking super early and super clutch. Okay, now we have to nickname Zubat. What are you to me? I think normally I call my Zubats like Van Helsing from like Dracula and everything. But he's not a food. He is a person. And people are not food. Sorry all you cannibals out there. What does Zubat look like? Can't just call him Gummy either. Peaches. Yep, we're going Peaches. Because Zubat is Peachy Keen. Peaches. There we go. We got Peaches. Now Peaches can keep Filet company. And I'm thinking maybe it's not the best idea to have Spicy Wings out front. Just because of all the rock types that we could get. So I'm thinking either Sour Patch or Peanut Butter. Let's just switch up Peanut Butter. Because Peanut Butter can evolve at level 20. Let's save the game, too. Because only you can prevent lost save data. Remember that. Remember all those times in your childhood when you were racing against the battery, you know, it's flashing red and you're trying to do something and you can't save yet, you know? All those people out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's why you gotta save. Prevent that lost save data. And it looks like Zubat's the common encounter, just like always. But we're probably just gonna fly right through these guys with Peanut Butter, because Peanut Butter's cracked out of his mind. Let's fight this guy too. I mean, we gotta level up anyway, so might as well just destroy all these people in this cave. And leave them in the dark all alone, crying. We don't want to leave them crying, not really. We just want to take their money, because that's better. And their Weedle is inferior because it hasn't evolved. Ours evolved twice by that point. Okay. Now he actually knows what he's doing because he has Kakuna. He's getting there. Still over leveled, but like, you know, maybe he's just trying to get that extra experience. Did you know if you don't evolve a Pokemon right at the level, it can get boosted experience? I don't know if that counts for this game, but it counts for the newer generations, like in Sun and Moon and like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon specifically. Those are the ones I know for sure. Those ones can, if you don't evolve it, like if we didn't evolve, let's just take Noodle. If we didn't evolve Noodle at level 7 and level 10, then he would have gotten that much more experience per like fight, and that actually makes switch training easier as well. And like if we ever get the experience share and we do that, then we can give more experience to the other Pokemon that need it, and we can like divide it out evenly. So that's a hack if you guys didn't know that. I didn't really like realize that was a thing, at least it could be used that way until today. So the more you know, the more you know. Peanut Butter grew to level 16. Nice. I'm just waiting for Peanut Butter to evolve because honestly, Raticate's a nice mon, to be honest, you know? Like, I might be crazy and I might just be a goober, you know? But, like, Raticate can put in the work if you get it right, you know? Just get that strong attack stat and just stab Hyper Fang. Like, puts in the work and that's good. But that kind of leads me to the question of the day. What are your guys' top 3 favorite Pokemon? Because I know if I ask, oh, what's your favorite? You know, everybody's like, oh, I don't have a favorite because there's too many. You know, like that's literally me. Like I don't have a favorite because there's too many. But I think my top 3, I could probably give you a list of the top 20. But I think just the top 3 would probably be Alolan Raichu and Toucannon. Who else would I put in my top 3? Maybe Zapdos. I love Zapdos. He was the legendary that I always wanted to get when I was growing up playing these games. I think I just like the design, you know, like he was just cool. Electric types, super awesome to me too. And like, I've always liked Zapdos. I haven't had a time where I'm like, oh, Zapdos sucks, you know? Like, Zapdos has always been cool to me. Like, I liked Zapdos enough that I chose Team Instinct in Pokemon Go, like when it first was released, because I was like, this logo looks cooler. Zapdos is cooler than the other two. And, okay, I hope we don't get exploded on. Because that would be sad, sad hours. So let's just hope we can take him out in one hit. Okay, good. We don't have to worry about that. But yeah, that's how much I like Zapdos. Is I literally chose the team because of Zapdos, and I didn't switch or make a new account to join a new team. And I haven't like purchased the I think you can get like a team switching medallion or something and switch once. But I haven't done that. You know, stuck with Team Instinct the whole time. I went through all the memes. Ooh, rare candy. Nice. Went through all the memes, all the teasing of Team Instinct. I was like, there's no freaking way I'm backing up on Zapdos. Like, Zapdos is here to stay. And there's this one time when I was younger and I was playing through Pokemon Leaf Green. Because that was my first Pokemon game. I was playing through it, and I'd gotten the Master Ball, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go and I'm going to get the Zapdos. Because I didn't really understand how to get Mewtwo. I didn't really know if that was a thing. But I just liked Zapdos better than the other two birds. So I was like, I'm going to use my Master Ball on Zapdos. And I was like, I'm going to do this. And then I was going through the power plant, or whatever it's called. And I was going through, boom, and I saw a Magneton. And I was like, ooh, I want a Magneton. That looks awesome. And then I looked in my bag, and the only Pokeball I had was a Master Ball. And I was like, oh, man. But guess what I did? I used my Master Ball on Magneton. I used my Master Ball on Magneton instead of Zapdos. That is what my priorities were like when I was, 8. And it still sticks with me. Like, I can literally remember seeing Zapdos there, not being able to catch it. And I can picture the fight scene, like kind of how it is on the screen right now, how you have Peanut Butter and other Pokemon. I can picture the fight scene with Magneton. Do I remember my Pokemon? No, it didn't scar me that much. He wasn't a shiny or anything, it wasn't crazy. But I still, can picture vividly in my brain that specific Magneton. And I'm like, what did I do as a child? And then I saved it, of course, before I went to catch Zapdos. Like any normal human being would, you save before a legendary. But I saved that Magneton in that Master Ball. I saved him in that Master Ball. Magneton's great, but not Master Ball great. Unless he's like one of your favorites, and then you'd probably use... I don't even know if you'd still use a Master Ball. I think what I should have done, I should have left the power plant, should have got my head right, got in the right space, gone back in, encountered another Magneton, and I should have actually purchased Pokeballs before I go back in. Ultra Balls, Great Balls, anything. Luxury Balls, Premier Balls, anything. Before I went back in. I just stacked up on those like crazy. So then I could catch all the Pokemon that I wanted to in the power plant, you know? Like if I wanted to catch an Electrode and Voltorb and stuff. If I wanted to do that. Escape Rope, nice. And then save the Master Ball for Zapdos. But nope. I didn't. That's a little glimpse into Phantom as a child. You know. And I know that you also are thinking that I'm crazy, and that's okay because I'm thinking that I'm crazy for doing that. I still think that. But that doesn't happen anymore. That doesn't happen anymore. There's plenty of other mistakes that I make playing Pokemon, but throwing a Master Ball at a Magneton instead of a Zapdos is not one of those things. And don't let that be a thing for you either. It's a PSA. Don't let it happen. And Paris' sprite looks a little weird. So we'll just slap you really quick and get out of here. But yeah, traumatizing as a child. And I think just based on time, I'm just going to head back to the Pokemon Center and then just heal up. And then the next episode, we'll just keep going through Mount Moon, and we'll see if we can finish, because there's Team Rocket grunts that we have to battle in here, and we can pick up a fossil too. But yeah, so let me know down below what your favorite Pokemon are, at least your top 3. If you want to go into your list of like top 151, like numbered and has the asterisk why it's specifically here and with certain moves and typings and stuff, if you want to do that, you totally can. because I find that very interesting, like people's setups for Pokemon. So if you want to do that, that's cool too. But if you want to just be like Rock Boy for Geodude, then I'll be like, okay, you like Rock Boy, and you can always like Rock Boy. I'm not going to take that from you. And while you're down there in the comments, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, once we get in the Pokemon Center, then we'll heal up and we'll be all ready to go. And I'm actually very, very excited to get the Gyarados in this game. But I just want to not switch train him until we can like consistently grind near a Pokemon Center. And when we have our other Pokemon like strong, we're just working on grinding. Like that's what I would rather do. So that's why he's not in my party and I'm not switch training the whole time. Yeah, that's about it for this episode. Hope you guys have a great day. And remember, only you can prevent lost save data. So we're going to save again. And also, remember, keep smiling.